Good morning. I'm Jessie Ammett, your host of Valley News Now, here with Amy Okeson.
Good morning.
Good morning from Feed My Starving Children. We were just on North Dakota today, and we thought, well, let's just snag her and bring her over here too. So everyone online can see you as well. Well, we have been talking about this for months now, and it's almost here.
It's almost here.
Yeah. And so Feed My Starving Children, talk about this amazing 10 years, 10 million, all the things.
Yes. Well, this year's goal, 10 million meals, 10 days at the Fargo Dome. We're so excited to be in the Fargo Dome. And volunteer registration is now open.
It is.
Now is the time to sign up. We are only 3 months away. 3 months from now, we will be packing. We will be halfway in. It's the 11th today.
Oh,
we start January 5th through the 15th. So that's like what I want everyone to know. Go sign up now.
Yes. So we're going to show you how.
But also, it's right on top of the holidays. It's a month earlier than it normally has been. So don't forget to sign up now before Christmas. It's filling, and even with that, 50,000 volunteers, it's filling fast. Some of them are going
fast. Yeah, it is. But like you said, that's so important to remember. Really, now is the time to think about it rather than to wait till November, December, because then we're into the holidays. And then, like you said, it's a month earlier.
Yeah.
So what happens is we got Christmas. Oh, I wait till New Year's to get my life back together.
And then you're wait.
You're like, this is this week. This is in a couple of days.
Yes.
So sign up now. So we're going to show you how. I was on the website this morning. So I was like, oh, Amy's coming in. I got to get my thing signed up. And it is filling up.
It is.
It is.
So good. But there's still, don't panic. You know, there's still
don't
a
panic.
lot.
Yes, there's still
to do.
a lot.
And if you are a school that wants to come, you will see the school day shifts are full. That just means they are blocked for us to be able to put you in. Over half of them are full. We're going to take a look at this now, but if you see a time that you're interested in that looks like it's full, you can reach out to us at info@FargoPack. The email's right on there.
Okay.
And just to see if maybe there's openings in there or if they're just reserved, waiting for you.
Waiting for you. Yeah. I love it. Okay, so that is good to know. So we're going to go right to, and it's fargopack.org.
That's right.
And this is the front page.
Yep.
And volunteer.
Click right on it. And that takes you to our volunteer registration system. So yes, do not panic. It'll take you right over to Feed My Starving Children's volunteer registration system. If you've never logged in on that system before, you will have to log in. That's just so they can communicate with you with reminders. We need reminders, right?
We do. And I did do this morning, and I couldn't remember if I had an account or not. So I just did it, and it took 2 seconds.
Yeah.
It was really fast. It was really easy. Sometimes we get like, oh, I don't have time to do that form. I promise it takes like 2 minutes.
Yes, and you can sign up your family.
Yes.
You can. So as you see, as we're looking at it, you see the different dates, the different times available. If you hover over some of them, like that, those Friday shifts, they will say that they are for cleanup or for setup and for cleanup. So right there.
Yep. See, now it's got my info saved.
Yeah. And then the others. So for example, they're on the Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday. So the weekdays, they are labeled as school shifts and they say full, but those are reserved because they are reserved for schools. Few of them are already booking up, but there are still spots available in those.
So don't get nervous if you're from, Breckenridge and you wanted to come and you think, oh no, they're all full. They're saved for you.
Yes, they are saved for you. So we're encouraging everyone to sign up more than once this year.
Yes.
So pick a time with your family. Pick a time with your religious organization. Pick a time with your Lions Club, your Rotary Club. Come invite your kids' sports teams. It's so fun when we have the whole hockey teams and dance teams come. And they are just having the time of their life packing away, these little kids, and it's so much fun.
Is. And talk about team building. I mean, if you are at all thinking, you know what office couldn't use a little team building? You know? And this is the best. It's so well organized. It is 2 hours. We were even talking here, like, okay, we got to get a team together, and of course we've got morning people and afternoon people and evening people. Well, to go back there real quick, you've got shifts, all those shifts available.
Saturday, right.
Plus weekend, yes, you can do 9 to 11, and you are in and out. I mean, it is not like...
That 2 hours goes quickly.
It does, and you get going, and there's music, and it is the most fun you can have in a hairnet. I mean, that's a joke, but it's for real.
It's for real, so that's why I say I'm wearing my packing clothes today, and the only thing I didn't bring was my hairnet.
Next time, maybe.
Next time we will.
Yeah, definitely.
But go sign up up now, fargopack.org.
And we're
and
gonna
you know
do
what?
this.
We're going to do this. And we're still working to pay that grocery bill, pay for those meals.
Let's talk about that a little bit.
We just had a gala over on Saturday, and it was a wonderful time to hear the message. We raised about $200,000 from that. So we are so grateful for all of the support that comes through. We have hit just right at like $1 million, and we are still trying to, working hard to reach to pay the rest of the grocery bill. So every little bit matters.
Yes.
29 cents a meal, 10 million meals is 2.9 million. So we appreciate you praying, paying, and packing.
Wow, love it. Yes, praying, paying, and packing. And so like you said, every little bit makes a difference when you think 29 cents a meal. That's a really fun way to think, okay, I'm going to do 10 meals, or I'm going to do $2.90. You know, even your little kids can earn that little money and do that. And how amazing that they can feel like you fed somebody 10 meals.
Right. And you know what? Go buy some of those M&M tubes and hand them out at Halloween, and they can fill one of those up with $13 and bring it back.
So is that how many quarters?
Yes.
I know we've done this before too. The little mini M&Ms, and then a quarter fits perfectly.
Yes.
So that's $13.
Yes.
I mean, pass it around to your office.
Yeah,
you know?
Totally. And so
that's like 100 meals if I'm doing some math.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
$12.90. Okay, so that's 100 meals.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, talk about making a difference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And for $106, just $106 that I drop if I go take our family out to eat.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
And
easy.
feed a child for a whole year. So we are really challenging our community to go sign up now to register, to volunteer. And if you can give $106 to feed a child for a year, you will truly save a life.
Yes.
Because we talked about this, before, and we're talking about it again. Hunger is at an all-time high.
Yeah, and I know we did talk. You talked a little bit on North Dakota Today, but let's talk about it again. Just kind of the things that are going on in the world.
Well, if you've been watching the news at all, there's wars all over the place now, and the one, especially right now in Israel and Gaza. There's also war still going on in the Ukraine. There is a decades-long civil war going on in Myanmar that never gets any attention. There's unrest happening in Haiti, and pretty much, for all intents and purposes, civil war happening in Haiti. Droughts happening all over in Africa. There is lots of unrest and need going on in Nicaragua. It is truly global need everywhere. Feed My Starving Children committed to, as globally, to 465 million meals in 2023-2024 in their fiscal year.
Wow.
And they actually had requests from their partners for 478 million. And we can only do that if we give more, if we pack more. Yeah. And so both of those things you can help us accomplish, because the need is great, and you are truly saving a life when you do this. Saving a life. They are truly, they don't have backups of where they're going to get food when the entire infrastructure is gone.
No.
Or there never was one.
Right, or there never was one. And there's no way to, the way that Feed My Starving Children has incorporated the health and nutrition part of it, I guess is where I'm trying to go.
Yes, the vitamins that go.
You can't feed somebody for 29 cents.
No.
In
an ordinary way. So that's what goes into that manna pack is rice, soy, a scoop. It's like 48, 49 different vitamins and minerals in there that are critical for the developmental stages of a child between 0 and 10.
Yes.
And when they're not getting food anywhere else, that at least knowing that they're getting one nutritious meal a day through our partners, that we provide this food, that they stay with them for the long haul, knowing that they're going to get food every day. We don't just kind of drop it and go.
Right.
We work with an existing non-governmental organization and an existing mission partner when we provide this food. So we say we feed kids hungry in body and spirit.
Yep.
So that starts right here with feeding the spirits of these thousands of students that come pack with us when you sign up. But you saw 10 shifts of school kids.
Yeah.
That's over 20,000. I usually get choked up when I talk about this.
I have goosebumps head to toe.
This is a whole nother, we could talk a long time about the need for local kids to be empowered about serving and caring for other ones, and how that, and what volunteering does to fight anxiety and depression and the things that seriously affect our kids here who need to be fed in spirit, desperately fed in spirit.
Yeah.
And then knowing that they get to learn that there's other kids around the world that don't have anything, anything at all, don't even know where their next meal is going to come from, to know that we're saving them in body, and that love that goes in that bag, that those children who come to volunteer get to experience, get to put in that bag. And I've been there to see it come out and feed those children. and to be able to teach that to everyone here
Yeah.
and to provide that around the world. You are truly making a difference when you give just 2 hours of your time. So please go sign up at fargopack.org.
Yes, and how
give whatever
fortunate.
you're able.
Yep.
And but
And
you
it
can give your
does.
time.
It feeds your spirit
Yeah.
so much. And like you said, we need that. I mean, anxiety, depression at all-time high levels. I mean, that's
Yes.
the epidemic that we're having,
Yes.
you know, in developed
Yes.
countries. But it does. I mean, just I've only done it one time, and it still feeds me to think about just what an amazing experience it was to have your hands on this food, to watch the video and know this is going to literally save somebody's life.
Right.
It's unbelievable. And like you said, for us to just get a little perspective kind
Yeah.
of too, you know, we've got it pretty good.
Yes. Well, and there's science, right, to know that I say there's kids here locally. We're not blind to the fact that
Right.
there's kids
There's
in
hunger.
needs here. There and who struggle and don't know what's going on at home. And then there's kids who have everything and they just see their little bubble of their sport or their activity
Yep.
and are innocent as they should be, right?
Yeah.
But they can come, and there's science that talks about when you serve, when you volunteer, what it does with the adrenaline and everything in your body and the serotonin, and how it gets them up out of that depression and anxiety. When you are having fun and you are helping someone else, you don't have your body reacts in such a way that it
Wow.
fights those things, and it gives them hope.
Think of that. That's
Yes,
incredible.
the difference it makes locally. So when you are making a donation, it's not just to pay for the food. It's to allow these kids to come pack, and it is truly making a difference right here.
For the children here. I
Yeah.
hadn't thought of that aspect
Yeah.
of it, and just like all these school kids that, you know,
Yes.
hopefully coming.
Dude.
So I mean, you're a teacher, you're a principal, you're a parent at a school, make sure you're on this list.
Yes.
Make sure you get signed up, because it's all blocked off for the kids
Yeah.
to come and do this, and I can't think of anything
We've
better.
got 40 school districts that have been interested. All West Fargo district is already all signed up with the high schools and the middle schools, and it's going to be amazing. Don't miss
is.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
FargoPack.org. Sign up now.
FargoPack.org. Sign up. And I mean, get excited. Sign up every day if you want to. I have
Yes.
friends who are like, all 10 days. I'm like, okay, here we go. But it will be the most fun 10 days
Yes.
ever. And just to make this difference. And then I know you enough to know I can't imagine what you're going to come up with next year. So,
Wait, no, this is special. This is 10th anniversary.
Yeah, yeah.
But consistently globally, and it's huge. And
It
thank
is.
you. And
It
we're
is
so
huge.
appreciative to you and
Oh,
to Valley
gosh.
News for helping us share this message.
Oh, we love it. We love it. No, same to you. It's all positive and good. So FargoPack.org. Go get signed up right away. Take, I mean, literally 5 minutes of your time.
Yes.
Or maybe, and you can sign up, when you go to sign up, you can sign up your whole group.
Yes.
And so if you're like, hey, I know that I can get these other 4 friends of mine, my gym friends, my church friends, my whatever, just sign them up and then tell them later, hey, this is our shift.
Yes, and you can totally, and that's a good point.
Yeah.
And while we're talking, you know, if you think that your church might be able to fill 100 spots,
Yeah.
go ahead and go in there and reserve the 100 spots. And when we get a little closer, if you find, you know what, I filled 85, just change it.
Oh, perfect.
You know, it
So
is
you can
okay.
change it
So
from that.
block what you think is your best educated estimate right
Okay.
now. Yeah.
And then you can change it when
And
it
you
gets
could change it,
closer,
yeah.
and then we'll be here to tell you there will be spots, but you get the
Yes.
best pick right now
Yes.
if you go to pick your times and what works for your schedule. So
Completely.
FargoPack.org.
That's
Amy
right.
Okeson, thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. Feed my starving children, and I'm Jessie Ammett, your host of Valley News Now.